Hello guys, my name is Koyoshi, and surprise surprise, we're still not done yet. Welcome back to hopefully my actual finale of my Pokemon blind playthrough of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. In the last episode, we finally quelled the oncoming danger that was Groudon, saved Alakazam, and from there, we found out that a little bit of a trickery happened. So, yeah, there's actually another dungeon we have to do, and that's what we come to do now. Are we ready for the sky? Yes, Evie, we are. Looks like we're ready to go. We'll leave tomorrow, so get plenty of rest for tomorrow. Let's give it everything we can, Yoshi. I decided to wait until now to show this just because I thought it would make the... Maybe I'll get a good highlight out of it. I feel horrible. This is a dream, isn't it? But why? Why do I feel this terrible? This is the first time. Oh, how do you like Dream Eater? Horrible, isn't it? Oh, Gengar. Gengar's trying to trick us. But who would have thought that you were also human before? Didn't expect that. But who cares? Something like that's sure to be some low life. I'll expose you yet. I'll expose what's in your heart with G-meter. Someone's coming. What? What is that light? It's coming closer. Huh? The pain. It's going away. Carnivore? Carnivore, will you tell me now who or what I am? Yes, the time has arrived. Why have you come here? I'll tell you all that there is to tell. Yoshi, you have come to save this world. Oh, came to save the world of Pokemon, huh? I did. Yes, we learned that this world faced extinction, and so we sought a hero. But though we searched nowhere could we find our hero, we were becoming discouraged when we came across a human. Yoshi, you were that human. What? Wait a second. Hero? Me? That's too much. I'm not anything special like that. Yes, that is what you said the first time we met. You said you were not strong. But what we sought was not power merely for display. We sought true courage. True courage? That I'm even less confident about that. That too is what you said when we met. It was then that you said this, to see if you were worthy to be our hero or not. You asked that we put you to the test. If you were found to be truly worthy, then you were to be told the truth. To fulfill your role clear of heart and mind, you then chose to erase your memory as a human and became a Pokemon of your own will to fight alongside your friends. That is how you came to be in this world. I did that? The courage has been proven. Without question, you bear the role of saving the world, and that role is soon coming to its end. Stopping the meteor from crashing into this world. That's my role. Yes. And when that is accomplished, you can return to your human world. Oh, so I can go back to being a human. Wait, but that means... Yes, it means parting ways with Evie. I have to leave? Evie feels great kinship with you, Yoshi. So Yoshi, if you were to leave, your friend would be heartbroken. But there could be nothing done, because there are counters, there are also farewells. I too once had a friend beyond value. Truly, I cherished our friendship. But my friend has gone away. It fills me with sadness still, losing my friend. But we will meet again. That is what I believe. What was that? Who was it? Someone appears to be looking in a dream, but it's fine now. Whoever it was ran off. What remains in this dream is a feeling of sadness. That Pokemon, I think it ran off crying. It'll be morning soon. Au revoir. There goes our French talk again. And the next time we get to see us. Good morning, did you sleep well? This is it. Let's go, Yoshi. We're off to the sky. Do we have to talk to him or not? We already have full items, so there's no reason to do anything else. Oh, so they have a little warp that takes you straight to that. Alright. Oh yeah, we already have the stuff that I want. Okay then. Ah, good of you to come. What's going on? What is Zatu doing? It's almost ready. The teleport gem. Teleport gem? Is made. This is the teleport gem. This will deliver you to the world of sky. Now Yoshi, step. Okay. That was made using the power of physics by me, Alakazam, and Ghost type Pokemon received help from it. Gone away, it seems. Who could it be? Huh, it must be Bashful. Let it be. Now, I must ask you this one last time. This journey will be fraught with considerable danger. Will you still go? Of course. To proceed with Rayquaza, destroy that falling star. If that will bring peace, I'm willing to give up my life. That's my wish. Yes. And when that wish comes true, I said, you can return to your human world. This will be my last adventure with Eevee. Yoshi, let's get this done. I'm counting on you, Eevee, Yoshi. Alright. Final dungeon of the game, actually. Probably. I forgot there were 2 of them. Ow! Where are we? Yoshi, this is cool. We're on clouds. Oh wow, Yoshi, look up there. It's a huge tower of clouds. It's at the top of this tower. That's where Rayquaza is. Yoshi, let's do our best on the climb. A long climb up. Probably gonna be the most difficult part. Speaking of which, we already got an instant 4. This is going pretty well so far. Oh yeah, we have plenty of orange berries. Let's start by immediately doing the early HP up check or whatever. We're gonna eat 2 of these right in place, and now give us a HP increase early on in this map, which will allow us to hopefully get through a little bit sooner, as well as allow us to pick up more items overall. If you're at lower HP, you could do this as well and also get a similar HP, but you would have to essentially make it to where you get a specific series of items in order to do that. Oh, and by the way, we're probably gonna have... There's probably gonna be some strong Pokemon, just saying. There's a good chance that there will be some strong Pokemon here. Well... we have plenty of items, though. If we were not full in inventory, we probably would not even go at all, but... because we are full of items, we may as well go. And yes, I took the time to grind to go ranked so I could be on the same level as Alakazam's team, but we kind of rose beyond that, so now it doesn't really matter as much anymore, but It's still nice that I did that. Now, in terms of 100%, I believe now that I think of it, you, I believe, have to get control of every Pokemon on a team at once. You cannot beat the game without that. Well, actually, you can beat the game without that. That's what I'm trying to do, but... Oh, here comes a Monster House, probably. Look at the stuff there. Yep, here it comes. Well, this is where our... Well, we were just waiting for this moment so we could do a specific thing. So, head to the menu. One-shot orb. Use. And it killed, like, at least all but 4 of them, which was pretty nice. So that makes it a little bit safer now. So, it actually allows us to fight this monster house proper. Also, they are getting paralyzed one by one. And we also did a little bit of an area of effect as well. Alright, we took care of that room. Oh, but we also dealt with that. And a hunger trap as well. This is a permanent effect, huh? We're gonna give it to someone then. We'll just give it to our main Pokemon. It doesn't really matter which Pokemon uses it. Wow, the music's still the same as before. Alright. So, monster houses, as you can see, have lots of items in them, but also spawn a ton of Pokemon. A ton of Pokemon is usually pretty bad for this game. Now I will make your thing go up, and also, yeah. Nah, I'm not gonna use that just yet. We're still pretty early on into the dungeon. Oh, and just so anybody knows, someone did comment to one of my videos. They said that I did not actually pick the Pokemon through, what is it? The actual quiz that you are supposed to start the game with. That's supposed to randomly give you something. Well, yeah. I did that because I really wanted to use Pikachu. Pikachu is by far my favorite Pokemon to use out of everyone else, so it makes the most sense to do that. So that's why I picked him and Eevee, because those are two of my favorite Pokemon in the entire game. Okay, we don't have a one-shot orb, so we're not going to even go through that thing, because that is the sign that it'll be a monster house, so I do not want to take that on by any means, unless I absolutely need to. You can sort of see it based off of what room you see, but otherwise, once you go in, they just appear. What's even more annoying is you can't actually see them the first time you go into there until you go into the room and trigger the animation, and then they all spawn. And yes, since this is a randomized dungeon, it'll basically do stuff on every single full every time. Also, oh my. Okay, we have one last room to check, and then if we aren't able to check it, we'll have to do the very slow monster room strategy where we take out monsters one at a time. And yeah, sure enough, we got unlucky. The monster house has to be taken out normally. I'm gonna push you back a couple squares here. Well, I have to use this before I do anything else. This is the best notable way of dealing with the monster house, is to just lure them into the corridor so you can fight them one at one. Like, this is actually how you're supposed to fight a monster house. It's kind of slow though, because it's really random to have the actual 4 staircase you want show up in the same room as a monster house, because you're effectively forced into doing that. I'd probably be even more dead if I was lower level, because in the regular game you take this on at really low level if you did a speed run. I think I watched it last time. I think they take it on at less than like 18 or level 20, but then again, I don't think you even get to deal with this in the original game. I believe this is exclusive to this game. The random effect that monster houses could just spawn like that. And Leverwalk Orb, yes, that's mostly useful for if I get a lot of Pokemon. Well, this is actually useful in a monster house as well, but I decided to just kill it. Alright. Time to refill Absol's PP of Ice V, which went down really quickly. Oh, and they also have a lot of different traps. Right. Alright, there we go. Nightshade does damage, I believe, based off of your level. Like your exact level. So, if you're really high level, it does a lot of damage. Otherwise, it does basically nothing. I don't know. Thunderbolt usually gets used more, so we're gonna use that first, I guess. That is a really strong setup. Eevee, not even like one of the strongest Pokemon, being able to do a lot of damage at once just because of Takedown with her Coil Boost. That's probably one of the best ability setups I actually could have hoped for. I need to remember that if I try and speedrun this game, I should try and do that. Apparently Eevee got hungry off of that move. Okay. I like how Absol always moves into a slightly different position than everyone else because of his Ice Beam. His bot tries to set up in a way where he can use Ice Beam to really destroy someone. Alright, Spark will be powered up next. Oh, great. Not sure if we have any way of escaping this. There's 4 different Pokemon we have to take on. Alright. Sometimes you get lucky and you can do specific strategies to just straight up skip all the Pokemon every single time. But then there's other strategies where you they just end up in your way no matter what, and you just have to deal with them. It's just not fun. There's a monster house on the top, and probably a particularly large one at that as well. try to avoid it if we can help it. But we might not be able to. Oh, especially if it sends us right towards that. 2 items I could deal with maybe doing something different. But a monster house? No, thank you. I'll try to skip it. Okay, nice! It moved up for us to use Ice Beam on it. That was convenient. Dumb corridor area, so probably gonna have to go for this monster house now. Let's start by swapping and taking out the Pokemon that's directly behind us so he doesn't ambush us while we're trying to fight it. And yes, Monster House is a random occurrence, which you kind of already saw in the training a couple times, but you go into a room and a bunch of opponents appear. This time I'm gonna do the very, very slow method and just try to escape. This is what the speedrun does. You basically just ignore everything, escape, and you try and make it out with your life. And if you make it out, you can skip stuff. I might have to blow a couple of revive seeds and orb berries, but I don't really care. Of course, we will get some free experience from this in the back as we go through. One more turn of this nonsense. And of course, on one of the last turns, we of course have to fall asleep. This is probably going to be a guaranteed KO, which will lead to a revive. It gets really annoying when they just straight up use it again. He's already sleeping, so I'm going to let him die, because we still have lots of revives. We'll go ahead and use one. Reviver. Because the side effect of reviving someone allows you to wake up. Now one more and we can escape this. And yes, as you can see, I am not playing safe by any regards. I'm just trying to get stuff. That is very unlucky though. Two times the monster house has appeared right on top of a, what is it? Oh yeah. The stairs were in the same room as a monster house 2 times in a row. Is, very unlucky. And we'll go ahead and just, prematurely eat this to get it out of our inventory. Because if we get it out of our inventory, that means we can use it to do some other stuff later. Yeah. Okay, if we see another monster house next time, we're immediately using full hold orb to petrify them all so we could just walk by. Because I forgot to mention, using that orb probably gives us a free walk, so we probably should use it. It only affects Pokemon in the room though, so if we're not in the room, we can't use it. Like in a corridor, it does absolutely nothing, but in an actual room with multiple Pokemon, it works good. Pretty much all the orbs sort of work similar that way, if you're really far behind. Okay, that's a nice protective move in the regular game, but not really good when I'm trying to use a lot of damaging moves. Alright. Nice one shot. For being the final dungeon, they didn't really strafe it as much as they could have. Probably one of the optional dungeons is higher than this. Alright. Okay, that's a team of 2. I'm gonna make you move. Okay. Nice. They just said nope and went out of our way for us. That's always nice when that happens. Don't even have to deal with that anymore. And yes, because Absol has that one thing from earlier, he loses his belly. He gets hungry much more faster than our other two Pokemon. But since it is the last dungeon, I may as well get as much damage as I can, and since it gives both special attack and attack power at the same time, is very useful for him since he tends to use multiple different orbs. Again, another orb pretty useful for if we get into a monster house, otherwise it's not really the best. There's Ice Beam out of PP again. That's the only reason why I'm not getting rid of my Axie Series, is because since his PP runs out quite often, I need to keep on making sure I use that multiple times to get his moves up. Alright. I'm gonna call that a corridor area and just avoid it. Oh, actually, I just saw someone go through it. That was a bad choice. That is actually a room. Oh. I should have moved, and I... Oh gosh, the confusion sent me all the way to the side here. And now I'm really hungry. Alright. Where's my other apple I can eat? I snuck in another kill just before we got to the next floor, which is nice. And we got a sparkling floor for Reviver Seeds, always really nice. Any extra revives we can get always come in handy. I think I swear, even if we didn't have a good Pokemon set, Ice Beam has been doing like more than 90% of the work of pretty much everything else. And also, it'll be very useful for the final boss because I believe it is a Dragon and Fine type, so he gets 4 times damaged by that in normal gameplay. Oh boy, that's multiple Pokemon I did not expect. Maybe I should have looked a little bit before doing stuff. I can use Stellar Wind from, like, very far away. Okay, you're gonna move out. I'm gonna wait for you to move out. Yeah, see, there's the super effective Ice Beam. What is Leverwalk Orb? I actually want to check that. What is it? Try using it when the weather turns nasty. So basically on a lawn floor, we use that if we don't want to take damage from stuff. Oh, speaking of which, well, we get to test it out because, yeah, there's the ice going into stuff. And, yep. So now that permanently removes the ice from this floor. If this ends up being a lawn floor, and I will have made a good choice, because, yeah. And so far, we are not getting really lucky. Okay, well, now we got out. There probably was a better floor I could have used it on. Oh my. And see, it's back again. Alright. Okay, we'll just try to escape. When there's bad weather, you usually just want to use the speedrun trick and try to escape as much as you can. Because while there's bad weather out, you don't even regen HP at all, so your HP will slowly go down over time. Though it doesn't help when you get really bad luck. Nice, they lined up, but then it didn't matter. Okay, you're gonna move around. The easiest way of dealing with confusion is to literally just use movements to move around your character until things happen. Okay, well now it exchanged itself for a much better thing. I'm to sleep. Oh my, that was... that went... Now that actually kind of went like halfway across the map. We were nowhere near that, and he used that. Okay, let's just try to escape him up. That's probably our best bet, and sure enough, we escaped pretty well. So that was probably this scissor right here that used it, and that was Sky Attack. Oh wait, no, that can't be it. It could have been another Altaria. We have seen a couple of those already. So either that or some other Pokemon has Sky Attack. Either that or it's Altaria's Sky Attack. I do remember it using Sky Attack at some point, but it's been a while. Right, there we go. Oh, pleasure. A little bit annoying. Time for this. Not even dealing with that. Oh, they went for that. Alright, where are you going? No. Sometimes... Sometimes, man, I feel like things get a little bit crazy. What the? Oh yeah, that's right, we had strong gravity. Okay. Gravity's kind of strange in this game. Gravity's a mostly useless move in the original game, but it definitely has its own interesting effects in this game. From the looks of it, you cannot be blown around or teleported somewhere. That's a weird spot for Pikachu to take. Okay, good. Impact actually landed this time, which is always really nice to see. And their hunger trap. An actual proper poison, which you haven't seen in a while, but we have, I think, an item, but they don't want to use it yet for some reason. Okay, there we go. I'll just do it myself then. Sure, why the heck not? Wait. What's this item? We have a lot of those stuff. We should probably use them on some stuff when it gets... Oh, there's a Hyper Beam. Speaking of which... Alright, we survived. Now we get our, I filled up that to full, and a couple of other stuff. It depends on one full Horde Orb, but keep everything else. I almost don't want to withdraw anything, I just want to go on almost. Well, we could use some tricks to just use the really tough orb right here, but other than that... how about another revival orb? Actually, well, we already have that one. Maybe not. Yeah, I'll just take another Oranberry, I guess. Actually, wait, no, maybe not. How is it that... Exchange a slow orb and this for some apples. Because I clearly feel like I need more of those. They are getting dangerously low. Alright, there we go. We also haven't really found any Pokemon to recruit. I don't think you're able to recruit in this area yet. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Okay, so this area is a total of 30 floors. Pretty big. Oh gosh. That's not fun. Minutes going into one of the nights we already did stuff. Okay. And then Absol saved us again. The Ice Beam always coming in clutch. That was a Flygon as well, one of the stronger Pokemon. What are you doing? Let's just run you away for a minute. And switch you to the back so that you can use Ice Beam on him. Oh. The move was upgraded. Just in, the move was upgraded. In case you're wondering, Pressure is one of the most annoying abilities in the game since it causes me to lose 2 PP instead of 1 every time I use a move. One of the most annoying abilities to deal with in basically almost all of the Pokemon games. Except hell. I mean the ones that don't really use Zoom Power. Tried to get that item and then things happen. Yeah, we need it. Don't know why he did that, but fine. Kind of annoying that we have to use this, but we're calling it Absol all the way over here. Not sure, he went to pick up the item and then he just skipped it in the end. Absol was blown away to nothing because he was already right up against another Pokemon, so it just did its normal effect and that was it. Alright. There's a level up. For Absol, or not, no, wait, yeah, right. Eevee hasn't leveled up yet in a while. Oh, okay, we got a revival orb for free. Nope. Just give it to you. Makes the most sense. There's the AoE again. That's one of the moves I used last time. That one looks like it's stuck in the clouds. How many orange berries do I have left? Not much. Fine, I'll just use one right now. I can't switch with him, huh? Well, I'll just leave him as it is. Alright. Yep. Of course, it's down in the corner. Sometimes this stairwell could just be terrible sometimes. I'm about to go to the next floor, so how about I don't use that, and we got to revive anyway. That's fine, we are running out of HP, so I'd much rather do this. It's to be expected. There goes all of your special attack. There we go. Pikachu got a level up. Could have used that a little bit earlier. Oh, there's the AoE move. Yeah. Time. Yeah, it's time. Time to replace that with yet another aggressive move, because why heck not? Puzzle's cool in its own way, if you use it correctly. Now we're gonna use it. Wow, this is a lot farther than I thought. It has 35 floors from the looks of it. Another one of these has to be used, apparently. Ice Beam sure runs out of PP really quickly. Especially when that's usually the only move he ever ends up using. Right. There we go. Ah, you're finally at the top. This is a lawn sky tower. Very tall. Is this the top floor? Who goes there? Who dares to trespass upon my airspace? That voice, could it be Rayquaza? Indeed it is. The sky is my domain. Depart at once. But we don't have the time to argue. We came here because we need your help. Never. I'll never ask for your help. Classic Pokemon. Nobody wants to help us. Being a sky and you are but distance of the ground. To each other there's a world as our own. For hundreds of millions of years, never once have I descended to the ground. And the opposite shall also hold too. But there be no mercy for those who defy the laws of nature. Prepare for the end. Yeah, this seems like a much more favorable final boss. Let's just fight this big dragon. And we get the unique music as well for this fight. We have lots of orbs, so time to use them now. Starting with this. Everyone's power went up. Then I'm gonna use Eevee to use... What's the next orb I can do? Oh, there's all dodge, right? Alright. All dodge orb. Next. Whoa. What was that? Okay. Okay. This is not fun. Put him to sleep, because why I cannot? Oh, wow. He healed really quickly, though. Let's move you here. Alright, time to spam Ice Beam to win, because Ice Beam is super effective against him, so we're just gonna do that until later. Alright, nice. We did it. May as well have used the setup, otherwise who knows what will happen. Yeah, if Ice Beam that fight's not really that difficult. At least we got to use our full set this time. What? An earthquake? It's not possible. We're on top of the clouds. These are shockwaves, and they're huge. That's it, I got it. Look straight up, Rayquaza. There it is! That big meteor from earlier. Gosh. What is that? It's a shooting star and it's enormous. It'll destroy the world if it continues on its path. That's why we came, Rayquaza. Please destroy the falling star. So that is why. Yes, please hurry and destroy it. Before I try, I need to know your resolve. The star has come too close. If I were to lose my hyper beam here, you would not escape unscathed. So, we accepted that from the start. Well said. So that was Hyper Beam it was tried to use. Take charge of your destiny. So I was trying to Hyper Beam us off, so now it's gonna Hyper Beam this instead. That feels only thematic. Rayquaza, one of the strongest Pokemon, using one of the strongest normal moves, Hyper Beam, to just blow apart the rock like that. Okay. Oh, but the rock is trying its hardest. Okay, there's a crack. Okay. Well, this is a crazy cutscene. Ah! And finally the wind's too much for us, and we get sent off to somewhere else. Who knows where we'll wake up now. Okay, I'm pretty sure we've done it, though. Is this a dream? No. This is no dream. Yes. The star's explosion swallowed me, and I'm now adrift as a spirit. What's going to happen? This shadow, Gengar. Yoshi, didn't take much to put you down. Serves you right. Now what to do with you? I know. I'll drag you into the Dark World. That'll do it. It didn't do anything. It's Jamie, and I said he would drag me into the Dirt World. What is the Dirt World? Am I gonna be abandoned in a world I don't know? Huh? Yeah, he's gonna get interrupted again. Darn it, I took the wrong path. What? This isn't like me. I can't tell which way is which. Ah, forget it. I'll just ditch you here. That's it. Okay. Hey. Can you hear? Snap out of it! So we were in a dream and we just ended up here. This place? It regained consciousness. Ooh. I'm sure of it. I'm sure back there. Gengar saved me. Maybe. Did Gengar save Yoshi too? Awesome. You're alive. You really had us all worried. You were incredible. I'm so glad you're safe. It's fantastic. Everyone, thank you, but... What about the star? What happened to it? Fear not, the star is no more. Though it will not be right away, the disasters shall soon be calmed. Where's our friend? Be calm, your friend is safe. Really? We did it, Yoshi. Everything worked. We won peace. Well, that's nice. To know that we have won some peace. I remember there was one final boss at the end, but I completely forgot about this part with Rayquaza at the end. Completely. Yippee, this is the greatest. This calls for a salvation. Let me shoot my idol bump to kick it off. Whoa, hold on there. Don't you point those things at me. Face the other way, the other way. No, no. Let it loose. You gotta be kidding me. I'll secure him so he can't get away. Oh, not bad. What? You're serious? Yoshi. There's Gardevoir again. Hi, Nivore. We owe everything to you, Yoshi, and your friends. Peace has returned to our world. Thank you for everything. And now, Yoshi, your role here has ended. Soon you must return to your own world. It's time to bid farewell. It's finally come. The time has finally arrived. Yoshi, I'm so sorry for this. To everyone, please bid farewell. Yoshi. Ah, Yoshi, your body. What's happening to you? Eve, and everyone, I'm sorry, but I have to leave. What? You're saying, everyone, thank you for everything over all this. Thank you for everything over this time, huh? Leave? What do you mean leave? My role as a Pokemon is ended. I have to return to the human world. Unbelievable. Go back to the human world? Why? Why? I don't understand. Why do you have to leave? Aren't we friends? Yes. You will always be my friend, Eve. I'll never forget you. Don't go, Yoshi. I'm lucky to have met you. What am I going to do when you're gone, Yoshi? I'm so very sorry. This is goodbye. Yoshi. And they're all gonna scream for a... I'll just skip that. See that? I'm not saying that multiple times. Yeah, they don't like that I have to go away. Yoshi, no! It's kind of crazy to say. Yoshi, why? I don't understand. Why? Why was it necessary to leave us? You saved my life, but I haven't done anything to show my thanks. Left before I could even say thanks. You're right. Just upped and went like that. Why now? Why when the world's been saved? Just when things were going to get better. This was coming. Our world, it was saved by Yoshi. I look back now. When bound for the sky, he seemed as if resigned to accept what was to come. I think I know. He must have become a Pokemon to save us, and when the star was destroyed, he knew that it would be the time to leave. Why? Why didn't Yoshi tell me earlier? If this was coming, why didn't he tell me? Those words couldn't be spoken. As much as you are heartbroken now, Yoshi must have felt the same pain of leaving. Try to understand, Eevee. Yoshi! More screams, yeah. Alright. What is this? I'm rising into the sky. Is this my spirit? I wonder where I'm going. Oh. Voices. I hear voices. Your friend is heartbroken. A true friend. A friend for life. Huh? You finally realize it now. If you wish, and wish very strongly, perhaps you will meet again. So this is what leads to the extra events happening. Alright. There we go. And yes, this is a blind playthrough, not 100% playthrough. You could always watch different videos for that. Maybe as a backup, I could attempt to 100% the game, but this is a really long game to 100%. The only true 100% in most of the other games involves catching every single Pokemon, and that is really hard in its own right, if not almost impossible in some versions without trading. Of course, in this game, there is actually a proper 100%. For those of you who didn't actually know, to 100% this game, I believe you have to get every single Pokemon into your camps. More than likely buy all of the camps. Not necessarily needed. You definitely will need to get every single Pokemon at each once. So if you notice, there was like a star effect next to one of those. Like, a small sort of star effect or whatever, or shiny effect next to Pokemon that were already in my possession. That shows that I have that Pokemon on my rescue team, and I believe to get 100% you have to recruit every single one of them, and find and meet with all the legendary Pokemon too. Yes, that's right. That means you will eventually have to meet with Mewtwo as well. Though, I'm not sure if a lot of stuff can even be done like that until you finish this game, because once you trigger endgame, more Pokemon appear and you can do stuff. Similar to how Mewtwo appears at the end of Pokemon Red, Pokemon Yellow, and also we saw it on Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. And it's also similar to how some other legendary Pokemon appear at the end of the game, so I'm not sure if you can actually beat this game without seeing this ending at least once to trigger other stuff, but you never know. And also, anyway, and yes, that's right, you can recruit legendary Pokemon, but it's very difficult to do so. I believe if you return to the top of certain floors with certain items in your inventory, the legendary Pokemon may make their return. They are very similar to the other bosses you've encountered, only they deal more than 90% of the damage, so they're kind of difficult to take out. And then if you have, I believe, certain items, as long as you're able to defeat them, you will always recruit them no matter what. Beyond that, every other recruit is completely random. And yes, in case you didn't see before, we saw some shiny Pokemon. It's crazy, I've played so many Pokemon games, I've never actually encountered a shiny Pokemon until this game. Must be a little bit easier than I thought. For some reason, they were only the powerful Pokemon that could be shiny. Just kind of strange. Otherwise, I probably would have seen some other shinies before, but still, it's pretty nice. Fortunately, I didn't get either of them, because it's very, very random to actually get them, because they have to want to join your party, and you have to have the right camp for them, so before you can even do a shiny hunt in this game, you need all of the camps to really make a difference. And then you'd have to grind like crazy to get them. It's just crazy. Definitely one of the easier games to beat now that I've gone for it. Like, if you do the right grinding and come up with items, regardless of which Pokemon you use, they almost always get a decent balance of moves. So even with like one of the weakest teammates, you could still beat this game pretty easily by just semi-overgrinding, and you don't even need a high level to do it too, which makes it a pretty interesting speedrun if you want to do that. Anyway, that's about it for this game. The only other thing that I'll probably have to say is that, anyway, we will have to play a new game, and it's probably not going to be the same game you expected to see. It's probably going to be something completely different, but, is what it is. I will say, though, Pokemon Snap is in our future at some point. Oh, speaking of which, cutscene. I don't want to leave. I want to stay longer. See, there's the tray. With my invaluable, irreplaceable friend. I'm not sure if there are different endings, but this seems like the best one, if that is. And you can see they're so sad that they caused him to come back. So this is how the endgame content gets triggered. You do your role and then you attempt to leave the world only to come back moments later. Now that is a really happy ending if I ever seen one before. Okay, there we go. Because this is a newer game, we get to see what happened. The story of Yoshi and Eevee ends here, but Top Scott isn't done yet. There are many rescues to be done. A new adventure begins. The legendary Pokemon are set to make their appearances. So now we can go for 100% if we want, but I set this as a blind playthrough, so we're not going to be doing that. Don't go away. And as you can see in my menu, it actually shows which legendary Pokemon I've encountered so far, and other special Pokemon I've seen. So that's apparently also part of 100% as well. But for now, that's the end of the playthrough, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video where we might be doing a puzzle game under the name of Puyo Puyo Tetris, but we'll see. Until then, if you like and enjoy, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.